So, vaccines. We're going to speak about vaccines today and the decision that actually the government or any organization makes to force us to make a decision. When a government or a very powerful organization makes us do things that we don't agree with, there is usually a public reaction to it. It's the same case with the vaccines. There is always pro and cons. Should we make parents vaccinate their kids or not? What is the problem this time? The problem is that we have one perfectly created system. There is a scientist who works on those vaccines day and night. They're FDA approved, they are CDC, they're the center of the disease, they're approved. And there's still parents and there's still people out there who doubt that those vaccines are not good. People believe that there is a problems with the vaccines. People believe that some of their kids get autism and get different diseases because of the chemicals of the vaccines. And actually, that mercury that we spoke about in the last time that is on the vaccines was removed in 1994, thanks to the parents who were linking the vaccines to the autism disease. This thimerosal was actually removed from the vaccines, and we still have many cases of autism. So maybe that's not the case. In addition to that, there is another problem raising when we speak with the vaccines. People believe that it's a big money making machine, and actually, vaccines are not that profitable. And that's why in 2006, all the pharmaceutical companies they tried to go against the Congress, and they decided that they're not gonna produce any more vaccines and any more vaccinations because instead of profit, they're actually losing money by making them. So what is the problem here? On one side, we have those scared parents who does not believe in science and who would prefer us to go back in the dark ages and bring all the diphtheria and tetanus and the whooping coughs. And there are so many people that we see with paralysis, older people, but that is because they didn't have the vaccination back then. Now every batch of vaccine is going through so many different studies. There is a vaccine adverse events reporting system, vaccine safety data link, post-license rapid immunization safety monitoring systems, and so many other systems who monitor every single batch to be sterile, to be potent, that it works like it's supposed to work, and it's pure. The ingredients used in it, the ones that are bad, are actually dying in the final batch. So, science suggests that vaccine efficacy is based on herd immunity. This theory postulates that as the level of immunity within a community rises, chains of infectious disease transmissions are interrupted, eventually resulting in elimination of those infections and their risk of harm to the public altogether. We have a perfectly made these vaccines for diphtheria, and diphtheria is a disease that actually clogs the back of your nose and your throat, and you cannot breathe. So, between the risk of vaccinating your child or the biggest risk that they can have measles or diphtheria, hepatitis B, parents should make that choice. And I believe that there should be, the risks are much bigger if we decide not to vaccinate them than to vaccinate the kids. Thank you very much.